We're live. Let me make sure. I'm going to go to my feed just to make sure. Good day, good day, good day. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is a live broadcast. None other than Pastor Mel right here in San Antonio. And I have a special guest on the line. I know you're going to be blessed. I want to make sure that this feed is running properly. Give me just a moment to do a check. If you can hear us and see us loud and clear, let us know. If you can hear us and see us loud and clear, please let us know. Let us know what city you're in, what state you're in. If you're from out of nation, let us know that too. Good to see Miss Sharon Barnes. Thank you for joining in. Kenneth Curtis. Amen. Thank you for joining in. We're going to get started in exactly 90 seconds. We want to give people just a little bit of time to get in. And I'm going to be sharing some of my screen with you in a moment. So let's go ahead and let our friends, our family know that we're kicking it with Kim tonight. That's what I'm doing. And I hope you'll do it the same. Amen. Amen. Hope you'll do it the same. Join us. Join us. Join us. We're getting started in 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Lady Kim, how are you, darling?
I am well. I am blessed. I am excited to be here tonight.
Amen. Lady K says we're good to go. So we got a live feed. We're starting up in 30 seconds. Want to send one message out. Give me just one moment. One moment. One moment. Give me just one moment. One moment. One moment. I'm going to send a message to a few folks tonight. All right, we're getting this party started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have done what we needed to do. We got a few folk notified. I have a guest here. She is an anointed, appointed sister for such a time as this. I'm grateful to be connected to her. I'm going to have her to introduce some of the information about herself. We're going to get all up in her Kool-Aid. We're going to get all up in her business tonight because she is sure enough rocking this thing. And I'm just glad to be connected. So we're calling this episode tonight, this handy dandy interview. It's called Kicking It with Kim. That's what I'm doing. And I believe that's what you should be doing too. And if you really put some thought to what we're going to share with you tonight, you'll know exactly how. Kim, bless you, woman of God. How are you again?
I am blessed and happy to be here this evening. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. So excited about what we're doing and just want to share with everyone.
Amen. I'm excited. I'm excited. I have Miss Lisa. Love you too, darling. Miss you always. I'll tell Kendra you said hello. Certainly hope to see you soon. We have Pastor Deborah checking in as well. She says hello, family. And man of God, Curtis is with us. So we're getting this party started. There'll be some more joining in with us. Kim, I'll be quite honest with you. I saw some stuff on your page months ago, and I said, you know what, this girl got it going on. I mean, she is the epitome of someone who is multitasking and handling her business in a way that I mean, with excellence. I mean, you've just been doing this thing in a way that really is worthy of attention and worthy of us finding out some of your secrets. So we wanted to kick it with you tonight and get some information about it. Tell us a little bit about yourself as we begin. I think we might have lost your camera feed. It looks as if it's frozen on my side. I want to make sure that we can get you refreshed because we got to hear your story. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a little technical difficulty, but I assure you by promise that if you stay with us, you're going to be blessed tonight. Amen, Pastor Deborah. Amen. If you stay with us tonight, you're going to be blessed. I'm going to get our guest back in. She had a frozen frame, and we couldn't hear or see anything on that. But as soon as she comes back in, she's going to be sharing some powerful, I ain't even going to call them secrets, because you can go to a Facebook page and see a whole lot of what's going on in her life. But she's a woman of God, a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur, and she has literally been making her mark in a powerful, powerful way, and it's been very impressive. I see so many people meet brothers and sisters alike who act as if the only way to operate is just, well, maybe it is them, maybe that's how they are, but they can only do one thing, and if it ain't that one thing, it don't need to be done. Well, yeah, I'm seeing so many persons who are doing powerful, prolific things, and it's more than one. It's more than one. And I want you to meet tonight my sister Kim. So as soon as we get her back, I think she's trying to get back in, we'll have her to share her story. So Pastor Deborah, if you can send her an inbox, I'm sure she probably knows, but she needs to just click on that same link as before, and that should get her back in the same spot. And until she does so, we'll hang time a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, this woman of God, not only is she a realtor doing some powerful work as such as an entrepreneur, but she's also a travel agent, among other things. So I want you to hear from her own confession how she does what she does, how she keeps it all together. As we kick it with her tonight, you need to know, some of you have been told some information, and there's some information in all of our lives where at the time that information was told, it could have been quite true. It was factual. But just because it was factual doesn't mean that it has to be actual. It doesn't have to be the actual truth for us at all particular times. And some of the things we've been told by way of philosophy, by way of strategy, such pertaining to the business world and ministry and many other things, those things, some of them are antiquated. Some of them don't work as effectively as they used to work. We have shifted into a whole different type of world. It's a smaller world. It's a different world, and because of that, those who learn the nuances of what's going on now, if you can discern the times of what's going on now. I know it was a certain way 50 years ago. I know it was a certain way 100 years ago. I know it was a certain way a decade ago, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it is now. There are some things that have changed. And if you've not gotten an update on your system, if you've not gotten an update on your hardware and software, you're going to be left behind on some things. And there's so many of us in the business world, ministry world, and every other sphere of world and sphere of living that we are a part of, we're getting left behind. And we're getting left behind because we won't update. We're getting left behind because we won't upgrade. We're getting left behind because we're using antiquated processes and procedures and strategies and structures and systems and all of those other types of things that worked before, but they do not necessarily work as nearly as effective now. In fact, it could very well be holding some of us back. Some of us can be in a place where we're in that place only because we won't make the changes, only because we won't update and we won't upgrade. All right, as I'm waiting for my guest, Pastor Taylor, if you can contact our guest. I see her in the comment section, but of course I don't see her in the lobby. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't dare miss the wisdom, the pearls from this woman of God. I want you to hear them for yourself, and I want you to hear them from her. I believe she's coming in now, but Kim, okay, there you go. There you go. Here she is, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I present my sister. You know I was going to wait for you. Amen. But she's back, y'all. And I was just telling them about how in the past years, decades especially, there's been so many strategies and philosophies that have always told us, the rule to success in anything is only do one thing. But here it is. I know that you're a prolific entrepreneur in at least two lanes, and I want you to tell us more because I could be leaving things out, as a realtor and also as a travel agent. I know you're a wife and I know you're a mother, but tell me some of the other roles that you have your hands on, and I don't even want to say have your hands on, that you're excelling in. You're doing this thing. Talk to us.
Yes, that's two. Real estate. I've been a realtor for 20 years. So I'm a seasoned realtor and real estate investor. Me and my husband, we own a company called Greenwood Holdings. It's a real estate acquisition company. So we acquire property for various reasons. And I also manage a full service IT department. So with a corporate company. So very busy, but many gifts God has given me, so I can't sit still. I got more active when my children became adults. I have a 20-year-old, a 24-year-old, and a 20, almost 26-year-old. So they kept me very busy when they were young with all their activities. And so when I became an empty nester, I had to turn it up. I had to find more things to do to fill the spaces. So as long as they're a need, God had lead me on the path to different people, and I love to sow seeds and connect with people. And so I got really excited about this opportunity and how it can help the masses. It can really help a lot of people. So want to be used in that way.
Amen. I love the wisdom because you're already letting us know. Scripture tells us there's a time and a season for everything. So what you've really done, woman of God, is you've excelled in the season where it was required and needful for you to be more focused on your children because they were younger and you've been there, done that, T-shirt hat and all that. And then God ushered you into another season where not only do you have full-time corporate employment as a trainer, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been a realtor for 20 years.
Yes.
And you have your travel business.
Yes.
And you're married.
Yes.
Lord,
married.
And you got children.
All of that started, I was a full-time realtor for many years, but as everyone know, in 2008, the market crashed. Mm-hmm. So when the market crashed in 2008, I still maintained, my real estate business, but things were extremely slow. So this is where the multiple streams come in. So I was like, okay, what are my gifts and talents? I'm a teacher. So, and a geek. I love software tools, apps, things of that nature. And I'm very customer focused because of the real estate. That's what we do. We teach and we sell and we service. And so I went into the IT, returned back to, where my training is, into IT. And so I was maintaining that. But like you said, the multiple streams, got to open up opportunity, and this will flow and that may stop and this will flow here. Everything has a time and season. So I did that. And I've always just been passionate about travel, love travel. And I thought I'm starting to get older. So I'm not the person to wait until that event happens in my life. I need to get experience. I need to have the tools and resources and be equipped when that time comes. So I said, okay, now I got to start learning and growing in my travel business. So one day, eventually, my goal is to be selling those houses and booking those trips on the beach. So, that's my goal. So I just have to, I can't start later. I have to do it now. Yes. So I'm planning and investing in those things now. And boy, has everything kicked off. This, when they say things come and go.
I'm seeing some stuff. I'm like, good God Almighty. But let me ask you this. What was the most attractive aspect to the travel business for you with the busy life that you already have? I mean, here it is. You're already a professional. You're already investing in real estate, selling real estate, and you have a full-time job. What was so attractive about doing something else, especially travel?
The motivation is my children. You mentioned I was a wife. I've been married for 27 years. We just had a 27-year anniversary. And so legacy, I'm thinking, okay, well, we had to struggle a bit early on because we started so young and I wanted to have more opportunities for my children and my children's children, my children's children. And so it has to start somewhere. So I decided that start was going to be me. So I could have something to pour down into them. And what was really attractive, because I love to travel so much, and I ran into people who, used to say travel is expensive and travel is only for the rich, and everyone can't travel. And to be able to find an alternative way to travel and make it affordable where you can do it more. I mean, I travel so much more now because I can afford it. I mean, many times I'm traveling for free, and I'm literally free.
Wow.
I think I went to New York recently for $11, round trip, first class ticket.
Hold on. First of all, you said you're traveling now often for free. and you just told me to my home state, which I know is one of the most expensive places to go or live, you went for $11. I need you to bring us forward. You got attracted because you always you have been told some different things, but now you found out it's different. You came into this travel space. Tell us, let's go back further, because I'm gonna bring you back to that traveling for free. I'm gonna bring you back to that New York vacation for $11, and I'm gonna bring you back to some other stuff I saw on you. I'm gonna share your Kool-Aid tonight. So I'm gonna. Okay. Is that all right? I got your permission?
Yeah, you absolutely.
Right. So tell us, how long have you been in the travel industry?
Well, I've been traveling all my life. So, and I started out, I was booking travel, booking cruises for people for free. I didn't know any better. I was just doing my passion. You know, my mom always told me, if you do something you love, you never work. And that's what I would do. My kids they would be on sports teams and different activities and have special events in their life. So I'll book a group cruise, or I'll book something for here or there, or just planning our family trip, and didn't realize people were getting paid to do that. Wow. So I was printing flyers and promoting and, you know, getting groups together and just thinking about all the things that I love to do and being able to share that with other people. I always tell people they'll catch the bug, they'll catch the travel bug. And that's what people normally do around me, is they catch the bug. And you'll see me smiling a lot, because I call it the tickle with joy effect, because you just get so excited. The travel experiences you have and the stories you get to tell and the people you get to meet is just contagious. You know, it's contagious. Sharing those things and allowing other people to have those experiences. So I'm always smiling and I'm always giggling. It's probably because I'm having like a memory of some experience I had, or have a flashback of something, and it just takes me back there. So that's why I always tell people, you need to travel, you need to explore the world. Love it, love it, love it.
Few recognition here. Of course, we got Pastor Deborah here, our favorite sponsor. Amen. Yes. We got Kevin Watkins. He's able to see the video. We got my main man, H. Sam, is watching. Shout out to you, brother. The great work you're doing. To each and every one of you, we appreciate you sharing some time with us tonight. Well, we're about to go in a little bit deeper. Now, the company that we represent, tell us about the name of the company. Tell us how you got started. And then I want you to take us, Kim. We were in Vegas, and I think it was the last time, might have been February, if I'm not.
Yeah, I think it was February.
That in February that time? Not the last time, but the February time. And we were sitting there. You were sitting next to Pastor Taylor, and I was behind y'all about 2 or 3 rows. And I saw y'all lean to the left and then lean to the right. Then y'all, I don't know what y'all did after that. But I want you, I want you to bring us into where we're at, the partnership, and that whole experience, and what that's meant to you. What does it mean to you?
Okay. Well, the company is Paid to Save. You know, we refer to it as Paid to Save and Paid to Save Travel. And I can tell you the relationship with this company has, you know, literally changed my life. And not to just say that literally, just, you know, it really has, because through this company and the opportunity of being a certified travel agent, I grew my travel company. My travel company is Empress Dreams Travel, because I'm a queen and I dream of travel and want to help others dream of travel or experience the travel of their dreams. With my consulting business, through Paid to Save, I've been able to partner with corporate companies and provide travel, their flights, their hotels, and whatever arrangements they need. And through that, I earn, you know, points and additional discounts to increase my personal travel. So this company has really opened up a lot of opportunities I never imagined, you know. So I think it was just being faithful and just literally taking a leap. I didn't know much. I didn't do a lot of research. I did not connect it with Miss Deborah Taylor because of my desire to be a travel agent, and found out I can get certified. And we partnered with this company, and things just blew up just out of obedience. Wow. And I wish others would just jump.
Yeah, you took the jump.
Yeah, many times people want to research and dig and wait. And I mean, we jumped in. I believe it was last October or November with this particular company. We were in travel prior to that. Mm-hmm. And we just jumped in. We didn't know. And it just grew and it got bigger and bigger. And it just, I mean, we didn't realize the blessing we had in front of us. And it has been just amazing. The journey has been amazing.
Love it. And what happened? Take us to Vegas. I know we weren't supposed to tell nobody. We're supposed to stay in Vegas. But what happened in Vegas?
We went to Vegas. We went to what we call a 2-star event, where we become 2-star directors. It's one of the first ranks in our companies that they really acknowledge, and it's a trip to Vegas. Mm-hmm. So we went to Vegas, and they launched a travel division. We partnered with a company called Pro Travel Network, mm-hmm. and it just blew our socks off, because in the past, because we were past travel agents, we spent hundreds of dollars, in some cases thousands of dollars, to start off or kick off our travel businesses. And with this company, we had an opportunity to earn a travel certification and offer it to other people for only $4.95. I mean, that kind of like just came out real quick, but let me slow it back.
Come on now.
By being associated with Pay to Save, they partnered with the company, a very well-known established company called Pro Travel Network. And I should have had my card out and should have had my certificate out. Mm-hmm. But they partnered with this company, and we actually now have the benefit of, they're our host travel company. And for only $4.95 a month, everyone that partners with us and Pay to Save can partner with Pro Travel Network for additional, again, I keep saying it, $4.95. Complete the training, become a certified travel agent, and just open up the doors of discounts, savings. We have a thing called fam trips. We have dream vacations. We have award vacations. We have trip incentives. I just can't tell you about all the things that I've been able to take advantage of. I mean, one thing with this company, I was able to take a shuttle from New York Airport to my hotel in Manhattan for $11.95. You may not know what that means. The Ubers were $65 one way. The hotel shuttles were $65. But through this company, through my back office, because I'm a certified travel agent, but now I can even offer this to my customers. I was able to get a shuttle from the airport, purchase it in advance, and only pay $11.95. Now, my plane ticket was $11. It was like $10 and some change.
Mama.
My shuttle was $11.09. So, 95 cents. So it's just, there's so many opportunities. This is just a few that I can even speak on tonight. But I never imagined that. And New York was one of my dream trips, because I'm a California girl. Mm-hmm. And so I love musicals and plays and the big lights and the busyness, because now I live in the South in Memphis, and things are really, really slow. So that was one of my things. If I could turn my computer around, you'll see my vision board, and the Statue of Liberty is on my vision board for this year. So I conquered that this year. Very minimal cost. My hotel was $84 a night through Pay to Save.
In New York.
In New York, in Manhattan, DoubleTree, 36. Views, Central. We were able to walk everywhere if we didn't want to take an Uber. We ran into, they were having Fashion Week. It was one of the reasons we went, and it was my birthday month. And we got connected with people in the fashion industry. Actually got free tickets to a fashion show that was, people, it was like a VIP ticket. People pay hundreds of dollars for it. We got free because we were in the right place at the right time. The hotel that we got.
Let me ask you something. I want to make sure, because I'm going to share something. I'm going your Kool-Aid. I'm going to share your screen on your wall. When you say we, define that we. You?
We. Okay, as I mentioned, I have 3 kids, and one of my travel buddies and business partner, my daughter is part of my company, and we're travel consultants. We when I say we, is my daughter, my oldest daughter. And you may, if you're on my page, you may see some of the photos. We did everything. Because we're travel agents, we researched the city. We, say, hey, if we were booking this for a customer, what would they want to do? And we did it. The pictures, we don't even have half of the pictures of the experiences and the things we did. And we get a kick out of, we believe we're a la carte travelers. We kind of just let our experiences be organic. We have some things planned, but we just let them unfold, and we just be in a moment, and we have all these great experiences. So that was one of them in New York. Earlier, we went to the Bahamas. For January of 2019, we actually have a trip planned to Paris. Again, we have a free round trip flight to Paris for both of us. And I'm looking at all the options now for our travel, and I'm amazed at the rates that we have in our back office for Paris. I mean, I'm seeing 4 or 5 night stays for Paris for $300.
My Lord. Can you see that picture there?
Yes, I can see the picture.
What does that remind you of? Give me your memories, and give us the treasure of that. The treasure of that moment.
If you see those smiles, first of all, let me start. My daughter lives in DC. Mm-hmm. So I don't get to see her often. So we don't see each other often. So she actually came in from DC, and we met in New York, and I left Memphis, and we met there. And those are stories that I don't have any grandchildren yet, but these travel experiences we have, those are stories. Those are memories that we're going to share about. In the background, I don't know if you can see in one of those pictures, we have a Donald Trump impersonator in the background, and just the various characters in New York, the people you come across. I mean, there's a bunch of stories in those pictures that
this one here.
Maybe, yeah. There's one. There's kind of one where I'm like this. I don't know if you see that, but I mean, there's so many stories. And we went we experienced the nightlife and the day life. We found out about lotteries for the musicals in New York, where you can actually win tickets. My daughter actually went back the following week and won tickets to a musical. The musical was over $300, and she paid $40 for the ticket.
Say that again. It was over how much?
It was over $300 for a musical that she was going to attend, and she won like orchestra seat tickets for $40. So, it's not the travel savings, it's a lifestyle change. It's not that, some people may not have the money to travel, and the travel savings will allow them opportunities to travel more. Or you may have the money and you want to do something else. Maybe you want to sow seeds or donate to a charity or to an organization, or, help someone else in need. And you don't have to take away from your travel fund or your life experience fund, what I like to call it. Mm-hmm. So you can actually use your money in other places. Maybe you're saving for retirement or something like that. So even in the midst of this, I've been in the construction of building a new home, and my travel budget has not interfered. I didn't have to travel less or say I have to wait and I can't do these things. I'm actually being able to do more opportunities. And through the multiple streams of income, can now take care of new mortgages.
Wow. I love that.
It's just massive. It's just massive. If people would just see it for more than what it is. Some people want to do all the research. We jumped in blind. We just said, hey, we want to do this. We have a passion. We jumped in and we learned later. We're still learning, but it's just been amazing. It's been amazing how the phone has been ringing. It's been amazing how we're connecting to people. I went to the beauty supply, connected with someone, found out they needed a trip, wanted to travel, bam, done. It's just unbelievable.
I love it. I love the way you think and you strategize here. I have one of your quotes. Can you see this quote that you have here?
Yes.
You say failure is not failure, it's practice. You're already victorious, for many will never even try. Speak on that for someone that's watching this broadcast now, because you've jumped and many others have jumped, and they want to travel more. They want to go to New York and stay for $11. They want to take their son or their daughter and all. They want to do it, but they're afraid. I don't know what's holding them back. Speak to us real quick.
That is so powerful. On so many levels. And one of the things that changed for me was 2 years ago. I'm in the middle of packing, so I can't really get to the book right now. But there's this book I read, and I shared it with my sponsor, Miss Deborah Taylor, and I share it with a lot of people in the workshops I teach. I teach a passport workshop. I have another workshop that carry-ons only, to teach people how to travel light with carry-ons only. And I'm going to grow those workshops into more events. But I read a book a couple of years ago. It's the lady who who does the TV shows, the Grey's Anatomy and all those shows. It's called The Year of Yes. Okay.
The Year of Yes.
The Year of Yes. And I wish I had, I know I have it on my iPad, but my briefcase is in another room. But The Year of Yes. And basically I was that person who these opportunities used to come at. And I used to make excuses. I used to find every reason not to do it. I would get invited to an event and be like, really want to go, and be like, oh, that's a great idea, or great, but oh, I'm busy. You know, I was that person. It was easier to say I couldn't do it instead of doing it. So for the last 2 years, I've been in my years, I'm calling it years now, Year of Yes. And what that means is that's part of the leaping and the jumping. So the opportunity presents itself, the phone rings, instead of not answering, you answer the phone, and you already expect something amazing to happen when the phone rings. You know, even this morning, I think my post this morning said something about today I feel like my daddy's favorite child or something, or
yes.
And what that means is that's my daddy, God. God is totally providing for me and taking care of me. And I just get excited every morning to see what gift is going to open or unfold today, what's going to happen, what's waiting. And it's just really amazing. My trip that I'm promoting for Dubai and Egypt for 2019, we have a young lady with a TV network who has reached out to us and wants Miss Taylor and I to promote travel on a TV network.
Talk about
it. I mean, my mind is just going, there's so much going on. So through this opportunity, I've been able to get out of my box, this is my home office right now, but get out of my home office and actually go out and network and meet people. So we went to a workshop earlier this year promoting Paid to Save travel. We were there sharing this opportunity, passing out, I don't know if you can see that, these $200 gift cards, and sharing with people for $99, they can purchase an annual membership and get a free vacation and save money. You know, it's not so much about spending money, it's what you can do with the money that you're saving, you know. And in my case, I found out when I'm a numbers person because I love computers and technology. I found out this company right here was taking care of me better than my 401k.
Wow.
The return that I was getting from this was better than my 401k. And when I connected with that and that registered, I just let go. You know, I hit within our trip last time, I hit 1-star director just when it just made sense. You know, because I jumped and I leaped and didn't really know what I was getting into. It just made sense. And then when I started talking to people and networking, I found out my travel business, I could be a consultant. So I can offer my services to other people there's busy people like me who don't have time to research a flight, who don't have time to research a hotel. On my desk, there's tons of travel magazines. Okay. Yes. I hurt my back earlier this year, thought I couldn't walk, had to go to physical therapy for months, couldn't walk. I still did my travel business. I still did my real estate business. But my physical therapist wanted to go to Clearwater, Florida, to go on a golfing trip. So what I had to do, I had to research it. Had to research it, and end up for Thanksgiving, they're going to Florida on vacation, you know? So opportunities are everywhere. We just have to open our eyes and be available and be present for them.
And here they do therapy and customers at the same time.
I have a picture laying on the bed, can't move my feet, taking a picture of my therapist. And what did they give us? They gave us one-on-one time to talk. What do you do, Miss Bowden? Oh, and I sell real estate. I sell travel. I help people live their dreams and have experiences. What do you mean? What kind of experiences? I save money when I travel. How do you save? I mean, therapy session after therapy session after therapy session. We're talking about this. Oh, do you want a car? You want to save $200? I mean, it just starts. And if they don't, and the wonderful thing about the multiple streams, today someone may want to purchase and sell a house. Then tomorrow they may want to go on a cruise.
Right.
Today they may go on a cruise. They may be getting married and need to, book a trip for their honeymoon.
Love it.
And after the honeymoon is over and they're settled, they may be ready to buy a house.
Yes. I love it.
Maybe they lost their job. I mean, it goes, God has positioned me in all these different places is what I believe. Maybe they got married, they went on a trip, they bought the house, and then they lost their job. Okay, I hire people. Do you have any experience in IT or technology? There may be an opportunity there. Okay, now I just gave you employment.
Right. I love the way you win it. Speak to us about what you see here on this screen. This is something you said on 1 September.
This is amazing. Something I would tell my younger self, girl, you already won. So many times we feel like life is such a struggle, and this thing and that thing may be holding us back or restricting us from here and there. But if I could look back, and I think because I have been open to opportunities, it's just amazing how early in my life I got a certification in property management. Didn't know about the real estate thing. I was just managing properties in Seattle, Washington, a community outside of Microsoft in Seattle. Then I started training. I started hosting different events for my tenants and things like that. That put me in a training world. Then I got my real estate license and started being a realtor. That introduced me into sales. We moved a lot. My husband used to be in the military, so we moved from different places. So what I had to do, I had to book travel. I had to get us from this place to that place. And so I just feel like all the things I do is just kind of a mixture of all the different seasons in my life that I had to go through, the challenges, the hardships, the different things, the pains and everything. And it just turned into this beautiful masterpiece. Like God just kind of put all the pieces together. And it doesn't mean that you have to let one thing go to do something else. You can have your cake and eat it too. You can do it all. Everything has this, like I said, it's time. And one thing is extremely hot and then something else is turned on. And then sometimes they all just kind of go together. And sometimes I say, I may be tired, but it's amazing how the energy comes back. Someone else comes into your life, crosses your path, that's hungry about something. You just passed that Dubai trip. It's so many people that I'm meeting that have a desire to travel, but they don't have a special someone in their life or someone that has a desire to travel or maybe have the funds to travel. And so what I do is I try to partner people together that may be solo travelers and encourage them to do it anyway, to go. And if we have to find someone for you or partner, connect you with someone else who also have that desire, you can do it. So don't hold back because, maybe your spouse can't travel or maybe you don't have a friend that can afford to travel. Have the desire and just move. Just put your dreams and put your passions in motion and they will manifest. I mean, just speaking. And so there's so many people on that trip that I'm connecting, our solo travelers, and we're connecting them together because we're actually taking 50 people to Dubai and Egypt in 2019. And this is an example of a partnership. We actually have 4 travel agents across the country that have partnered together for this trip. So, maybe one agent can pull 10 people, maybe somebody else can pull 20, so just putting the resources together. This trip is a 12-day trip, only $1,900, under $2,000. Last year, I was going to go on a trip to Dubai, which was 7 days. It was $6,000. $6,000 for 7 days last year.
Yes.
No, it was actually the year before. It was before I was a travel agent, and I was actually going to go with under another travel agent on a trip they were putting together. So it blew my mind that you can experience this. I mean, this includes domestic transportation flights. It's Dubai and Egypt. It's food, it's hotels, it's activities. You have a tour guide. It's just, it's been planned. Some people don't have the time. It takes a lot of resources to plan something like that. And so some people don't have the time or resources to do that. And when you work with a travel agent, those things are done for you. We're going to take care of the insurance. I teach the passport classes. So we're going to make sure you have your passports and your visas. We're going to look out with the discounts to pay to save and other tools that we use to find, affordable flights. It's such a big picture. People just really, the big pictures. I haven't even seen the whole picture yet. It's changing and it's always evolving. And it's just, sometimes I get so busy. So, I really thank you for this opportunity to do this, because I don't have an opportunity to stop and share
Right.
and talk to people. I mean, even like the passport workshop I came up with a while ago with another company. But because when you brand yourself and you brand the services you provide, they're transitional. They go with you everywhere because they're yours.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just so many things you can do. I mean, I teach people how to fundraise through this opportunity. For organizations, for teams, there's fundraising opportunities for churches and nonprofit organizations through cruises. I mean, it's so much. It's so much more than passing out a card. It's so much more than sharing a post on Facebook. It's so much more than, I hear people say, I don't know nobody. I'm a homebody. I'm probably one of the biggest introverts that you know.
Wow.
I come out of my box because this is a great opportunity, and I want to share with other people because this may be life-changing for someone. When I first heard about the $500 for a 1-star, I was paying my daughter's apartment rent, which was exactly $500 a month. So I was like, I'm paying her rent. She's in college. You mean that $500 could pay her rent?
Exactly.
So I kind of saw that. I was like, just 500, but it's become more than that.
Yes.
But initially, that was a aha for me. I was like, wow, I can cover that with this. And all I have to do is share. I just have to share people about my travel experience and how they can travel more and save, or how they can earn money and save. And now this connection could actually take care of my mortgage,
yes,
and my car note,
yes,
and a bunch of other things.
Yes.
But it's really great because it took away a lot of excuses I have for travel. Because my husband would say, "Oh, we don't have money for that, or we can't budget for that." And how can you argue $11 ticket? How can you argue $84? I mean, nice suite in a hotel with all the perks. How can you argue when we take our kid back and forth to college, and I get the cheapo room for $60, and I show my travel agent card, and they upgrade me to the president's suite?
My.
How can you argue that?
I don't think you can, sis. I don't think you can.
And so, he's like, you're always doing stuff. And one day at dinner, I just took my cell phone out and I went to my Pay to Save office, and I kind of flashed my pay card, my back office.
Yes.
And
no more saying,
you got any more of those cards? You got any more of those? So now he knows this is a real deal. This is a business. This is an income producing business. It's a lifestyle change. Now we're trying to find ways that we can free ourselves from some of those 9-to-5 tasks. When you talk about lifestyle freedom, why? It's not about the time freedom. That's me all day. Because I'm so busy. The time freedom is what I'm in for. I don't have any grandchildren today, but one day I do plan on having those grandchildren, and I'm gonna need my life back.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna need some residual money coming in, some cha-ching that's coming in my sleep.
Yes, that's
and
right.
That's what I'm seeding into this business, into this opportunity for some of that sleep money.
All right, I love it.
Money, so I could have some time freedom. So I was
a philosopher on the 19th of September. Before I want to share just a couple other things that you have forward on your feed, but I want you to read this statement and minister to us here.
Okay, what did I say? But I can't see it. What's
it says? Don't do nothing, do something. The blessing comes with your movement. Get active, get moving, get blessed.
Yeah. These are things that are just my lifestyle, my mantras, how I live. I mean, like I said, I was an introvert. I kind of stayed in my box. I've been married for 20-some years. All I needed was the people under this roof. At least I thought that was my lifestyle. And so when I read that book, Year of Yes, when I started to just leap and jump in life, like I said, a phone will ring, someone will come across something that look interesting or pique my interest. And I just started moving on those things, blindly. Like I said, this opportunity with Pay to Save, I just jumped. I mean, Miss Taylor and I, we've probably been friends on Facebook. I think something came across last year, maybe 2 years. I didn't know her.
Mm-hmm.
I was attracted to her because she used to travel a lot.
Right.
And that was something I desired to do. Mm-hmm. And so I think the initial contact was one day she posted something about she was interviewing travel agents or people who want to be. So I thought I was going on a job interview. Yeah, another job. I was like, that's what I want to do. But I can't wait till I'm 60 years old and I'm retired. So I need to find out about that thing. Like I do it all the time. I love to do it, but I need to find out what books I need to read, what certifications, because I am an entrepreneur and I am business minded. How do I need to invest in me now?
Mm-hmm.
My biggest investment is investing in me.
I love that.
So
what do I need? Write that down. That's a good hashtag. My biggest investment is to invest in me.
Yeah.
Since I'm in your Kool-Aid here, you can see your screen. One of your favorite, looks like one of your favorites is one of my favorites. This Jonathan McReynolds, this Cycles. Seems like you were there. Is that right?
I was there, but what's so awesome about this? I got this ticket in my Pay to Save back office.
Good God. Talk to me.
I got this ticket. Actually, I was coming in to work one day, listening to the song, caught up in the song, and I think it was Cycles, and I had it on the speakerphone. It was so good, I couldn't find my headphones. I had it on speaker, and I ran into this lady, and she said, do you know he's coming to Memphis? I was like, you got it, because I don't watch TV. Mm-hmm. I'm not a TV watcher, because I ain't got time to watch TV. I'm running business. So I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the local radio stations because I listen to like Sirius radio or something in my car. Or I'm listening to an audio book or something in my car. Wow. And so she's like, he's coming to Memphis. And I was like, wow, he is. So I immediately went to my office and I looked at the tickets, the Ticketmaster. And I was like, the tickets were kind of high. And I was like, wait a minute, let me look at my Pay to Save back office. Let me see if the tickets are in the back office. Right, and so I looked in a back office. And what I noticed in the back office is they had the tickets cheaper. And normally our tickets come with some type of bonus. They come with like a VIP pass or some type of upgraded seating or some kind of, they got a t-shirt or a notebook or a bag or something. Most of the promotions in our back office come with something a little extra. Mm-hmm. So I actually got, the young lady told me, she said, I already bought my ticket. So I went to her and I said, well, I just got my ticket too. And I just saved about $20 off my ticket.
Right. Ain't that something?
So it's amazing the things on the beat and off the beat that are in that back office in our portal. I mean, I've seen, the NFL tickets, the basketball tickets. Like I said, I found the shuttle service. I never imagined I could find a shuttle service from the airport to the hotel. Mm-hmm. And it was like $11.95 for any Manhattan hotel.
Good God.
From the airport. So it would take you. So there's just so much. There's so much. I mean, I just don't know. Even the we went and saw Donna Summer, the musical on Broadway. I always wanted to go to a Broadway play. And the tickets, the regular tickets, I believe they were $180 or something. Mm-hmm. So we basically got buy one, get one free. Mm-hmm. We're able to buy 2 tickets for the price of 1. I never imagined I could do that. I didn't have to spend almost $400 on a ticket, Yeah. You just strolled on that Thailand. I mean, my daughter, we plan to take this trip to Thailand. She's actually has a membership. One of my daughters has a membership to Pay to Save. Actually, she's going to take this trip with some of her college friends. They, a group of them went to South Africa, their senior years in college, and they love to travel internationally. So they're actually going to take this trip to Thailand, 7 days for $172.
Good God.
Another mic drop.
Lord Jesus. You sure right about it.
$172. Mm-hmm. So, it just takes away the excuses when you say you can't afford it. Okay. You have access to the membership for $99. You can get a membership as a partner, for, $100 bucks, under $200, and you can take these trips. You can, thinking outside the box. Okay. So I want to take a girlfriend's trip.
Right.
Okay. Everybody get a membership.
Yeah.
only one person has to take one for 172. That suite, that villa in Thailand could sleep up to 4 people. Looked like it could sleep up to more people because it was a pretty big suite.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe the next friend wants to go to Vegas. You can spread those out, or you can, if you have like a wedding group or something like that, take, multiple people get their membership. Our Vegas, I had a group that wanted, they had a wedding to attend in October. Everyone gets the $99 membership. Get the Vegas hotel resort. About 3 or 4 people can stay in the suite.
Incredible.
What was that? Vegas was $58.
Yes.
Not per day. That's your resort fee.
4-day period. Yes.
4 days. Where they do that at?
Nowhere but paid to save. Nowhere but paid to save.
I mean, it's so many. I mean, more trips are being added. We have Spain. We have Myrtle Beach. I have someone who wants to go to Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
We have Orlando. I was just in Orlando, passed by the resort, one of our incentive trips. Yes. I mean, it's just amazing.
Wonderful. Kim, I know the time has been well spent, but I want you to close us out. I want you to share a couple more things with us. One, I want you to tell us about the gentleman in this picture. What are your thoughts?
Yes, David Hart. You see, I've been smiling the whole thing, but I got a little extra smile right there. David Hart, the founder of Paid to Save. I mean, as we say all the time, his name itself, David Hart. He has a heart to help people. He has a heart to share this opportunity. So there's just really no way we can sit still on this. I mean, we're in 32 countries because of this man. Our business is in multiple languages, and it's just exciting because, like I said, it takes away the excuses. Now, my biggest challenge, people say there's 2 things that stop people from traveling: money or time.
Right.
So money has been eliminated, and now it's the time thing. And I'm finding all kinds of excuses. I'm finding new ways to manage my time. I'm learning that I can do a lot in a weekend.
Right.
I'm learning that I could get off of work on Friday. I can hop on a plane and I can go almost anywhere I want to go for little or nothing, instead of sitting at home doing nothing, and have these wonderful experiences and come back. And when I come back, you know what? I'm more refreshed to do all those things I do.
That's
my
exactly
smile
right.
is bigger. I'm more relaxed. People are tense and they're uptight and they're just, they have those frown faces and they're just mad about nothing. That's not me. It's not me anymore. It's a time in my life where it was, but it's not me anymore, because when you see the world and you see things outside of your norm, you just have a different outlook. You just have a different outlook, and things, they just kind of roll off of me, and I don't see things. Sometimes it's kind of like having blinders on, but it's because I'm excited about the next adventure. I'm excited about the next trip. I'm excited about the next person I can help, the next family life that I can change. That, somebody may need bracelets or new tires on their car, or things that I don't worry about anymore, that in my past I did, but this is an opportunity for someone to be free of those things.
I love it. We're going to wrap it up, but I couldn't stop. Got to stop one more spot after this one. You said, thanks, Sid, for helping me come out of my shell, making no excuses, just leaping. Time to jump. My year of yes. Unapologetically me. I want to say that this sister is speaking so powerfully, not only to other women, but men, wherever you are, whoever you are. If you identify with this, you need to get in contact with the person that shared this presentation with you, because you might feel this same truth resonating inside of you. And if that's the case, join us. Don't watch us. Join us. You're hearing from someone sharing their heart, nothing to prove, not trying to impress. She's being herself. I'm being myself. This is real stuff. If you want more of what you're seeing right now, go ahead, take the jump, make the leap, say yes, stop apologizing. Your time is now. Now, Kim, I saw something made me leap out my seat earlier. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's at the top. At the top of your page, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, it's no surprise. Oh Lord, look at all this promotion.
I didn't realize it was such a pattern in all this stuff that I was saying. take somebody else, I guess, to go on your page to kind of see your truth and see, get in your headspace. But that's totally what it's been about. It's totally been about leaping. It's totally been about movement. Just being active, just being alive, experiencing life, and that's it. Not being the fear, taking away the fear.
Yeah, I love that one. I had to stop there. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Powerful statement. Powerful statement. But let's look at this. You know what I'm looking for, because you got to close us out with this.
I don't know.
That was my girl. I'm gonna find it, and we're gonna close it out with this. That was you this morning. You said, "Boy, do I need some sleep."
That was
but
last
you
night.
wouldn't know it. I was made for this. Grind hard to stay home.
Yeah.
Powerful. But let me find this real quick.
Yeah.
Here it is. Come on, talk to us. Okay. Bring us home. Let me make sure you can see this. There we go.
So last month was my birthday month, and I always say I was born on the 1st of September, so I get the whole month to celebrate my birthday. So last month I was supposed to see Anita Baker in Vegas, but being in my year, yes, and being in the moment, other things manifested, and I didn't get a chance to see Anita Baker. Then I heard yesterday that she added Memphis. She had 2 additional spots. And in the last 30 locations she was in, it was sold out. And so yesterday I actually went to the site and I couldn't get a ticket because I didn't have a VIP premier pass. So I couldn't get the Anita Baker ticket. So first thing this morning, I woke up and I went to Ticketmaster and I looked up the ticket, and the ticket on Ticketmaster was $350. The cheapest ticket was $350. Yeah, I could buy a $350 ticket if I wanted to. But I didn't want to buy a $350 ticket.
Right.
So then I realized, I was like, wait, paid to save. Let me look and go and see, because I love doing the comparisons and I love checking. Right. And so I went to my paid to save back office, and I saw that the cheapest ticket starting at $111 with taxes and fees, everything, Ticketmaster fees are really crazy when you buy a ticket. You look at one price and then there's additional fee. The taxes and ticket fees were only $20 extra. Okay. They had tickets and paid to save back office that went up to $500. Right. But those are VIP tickets with all the extra perks and everything. But on Ticketmaster, you can't even find a ticket for $111 for that showing in Memphis on November 21st. I searched the site. I went to a different computer. I pulled up an app and was just trying to see, why are the tickets only starting at $350? They're just not available on Ticketmaster. But in the paid to save back office, if you scroll down there on that post, there's a screenshot of the Orpheum Theater here in Memphis, and it has the seating. It has all the seating. It has the whole theater. It has the balcony, the orchestra, the mezzanine. It has all of the seating in our paid to save back office for various prices. And the cheapest price was $111. The ticket I chose was $150 because it was like dead center, right there in front of Anita. That ticket was $159, and with the taxes, it was $20, so for $179 VIP seating.
As opposed to initially paying $350, and that probably wouldn't have been the same.
The $350 ticket was not going to be the ticket I got for $179.
Well, I guess that's a wrap, sis. I want to wrap it up, and I'm going to give you closing arguments. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching this broadcast. I'm going to go ahead and pull my screen out. Give me just one moment. Pull my screen back. See if I can get this thing back down. I want to look you eyeball to eyeball so you can know. What we've done is we've just had some conversation. Pastor Taylor says, Lord have mercy. I know that's right. I love me some Anita Baker. I might get out there myself. And Elder Terry Jones, amen, bless you. He says he cannot hear her, but we'll make sure that we get this this broadcast to you. But ladies and gentlemen, here's what we've been doing. We've been showing very candidly a woman of God, corporate leader and trainer, a real estate investor, and a realtor on top of that, with her and her husband, a travelpreneur who used to do this for free, but now she's getting paid to do what she was already doing. I didn't even know that. That's powerful. And traveling all the way around the world, setting up trips all the way from here to Egypt and you name it, and so many other locations, and just doing some powerful, extraordinary things, not for herself only, that's included, but for people, serving, making people's dreams come true, showing them what the possibilities are, taking care of her daughter's rent through the residual income provided in this business that she's having fun in. It doesn't even get better than that. I mean, who does this? I mean, it's awesome to see it, and she's doing it with such class and style. And you've seen her philosophy. You've seen her statements of faith. You've seen a declaration of coming into her year of yes and believing that she's worthy of jumping out on faith and not having it all figured out, but learning in the process. You're seeing all of this right in front of your very eyes. And my question to you, ma'am, my question to you, sir, wherever you are, whoever you are, what's your excuse? What are you waiting for? There will be no perfect conditions. There will be no perfect circumstances. Your time is now. If something you've heard, if something that has been said tonight resonates with you, you owe it to yourself to get back with the person that invited you on this presentation, and let's jump together. Let's go higher together. Let's go to Dubai. Come on. let's go to Greece. Let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's go wherever you want to go. Whatever's on. I don't even want to call it bucket list, but the only thing stopping you, thank you, Kim, is what you got in your head. And I'm telling you, you're worth so much more. You can do so much more. You can be so much more. You can have so much more if you decide to connect with the right type of people who, in my case, like what I've already said already, the title of this whole broadcast, kicking it with the right type of people. And I'm so glad tonight that I'm kicking it with Kim. So I want to encourage you, get with somebody. I don't know who it is. We got a number of partners. I got partners in Aruba. We got partners in Tennessee. We got partners from the West Coast to the East Coast on this broadcast. Whoever they are, you have a relationship with them. We merely wanted to stimulate your thought. We merely wanted to get you out of your comfort zone. We merely wanted to tell you it's your time, it's your season. Stop wasting it. Go for yours. Lady Kim, give us the closing comments and arguments tonight that's going to get somebody out of that spot of stagnation and let them know what we need to do.
Wow. I mean, this is such a great opportunity. And you know what? The only single thing that's holding anyone back is you. I mean, I even offered a scholarship, because I know when I help someone else, you got to sow seeds, you got to do things. But I even occasionally offer scholarships for a business scholarship for people to get started in this business. Eliminating excuses. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I mean, you have to jump. You have to leap. I mean, there's so many tools, so many resources, so many people, as he mentioned. We're in 32 countries. There's help. You don't have to do it alone. And this is such a wonderful business. What you do? You just share. You don't have products. You don't have inventory. You don't have the hype. You actually can get your business for free, your monthly subscriptions to the business. David Hart, our founder, he has removed the excuses. He's eliminated the excuses. And all it takes is your action. So stop stopping yourself.
Love it. Love it. Love you, girl. I want to thank you for your time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, get with Lady Kim. Get with the person who invited you on the broadcast. Contact myself. Contact Lady Kendra, my beautiful queen. We have trips going to Greece for the summer. We have trips, cruises to the Mediterranean from Puerto Rico, South Carolina, and other places. We got our team in Aruba that we'll be seeing with the Lord's blessing in 2019. So many great things happening. It doesn't matter. Get with somebody. Do something, because doing nothing is no longer an option. Good night. Yes. Good night. Father's favor to you. Love you, Kim. Thank you so much for your time.
Good night. Thanks.